Hello, everybody. Good morning. I managed to start right at 10 this morning. That usually doesn't happen. I had one of those mornings where I couldn't figure out what to play. Nothing sounded particularly exciting. I hate when that happens. Um, so I just decided to go with our old faithful, if you will, that we always seem to get some kind of amusement out of. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Da, 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 da. I'm seriously considering taking another loan on this game, even though we're finally completely paid off. I feel like we need to get more space and more products because it's been a while since we have okay since we have expanded and or bought any new product lists. It is oddly satisfying and it's just relaxing. And also, which I need to replace my cord, so I feel lazy saying this, but any other games that sounded kind of intriguing to me meant getting my controller out, and since right now the controller has a horribly twisty cord that frustrates me every time I have to use it, I didn't feel like fighting the controller today. So that really narrowed my options of what we were going to end up doing. Because I was just like, I don't feel like fiddling with the dang controller today, in all honesty. But yeah, I might just get a loan because we've got a decent amount of money, but it's another scenario where we seem to keep like getting the same amount of money. We're not getting ahead. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do you want that? Always out of the toilet paper. Every time. People be needing the toilet paper. Potatoes. Okay. But yeah, I'm very tempted to go that route. Let me go look and see. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that we have not purchased yet. Let me see. Oh yeah, product licenses. So see, it looks like this one's going to expand like our... so we need a bigger store. Because like the produce is going to expand. We've got some other product licenses we could get that are not fruit and vegetables. But either way, we're going to need more room. Because it looks like... well, not looks like. But anything we get, obviously, we're going to need more shelves, more freezers, or more fruit holding mabobs. And then I just want to check something here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so the next expansion costs $20,000. Like, we're getting to the point that it's getting expensive now. So as much as I hate to do it, I feel like we might need to do another loan situation. Perhaps. Because the expansion is what's kicking my butt, honestly. I hate to do this. I really don't want to. Okay, and then... whoops. So it was 20,100. Okay. So... let's see. So let's try to make some money today, I guess, and then maybe go ahead and do the expansion. And I'm sure part of this is my fault because I'm sure I could somehow... well, here's the thing. If I rearrange some stuff, I could probably make more stuff fit in here. Like if I started putting shelves in the middle and everything like that, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know logically that makes sense, obviously. I'm just super picky about, like, the way it looks, and I just like to be able to see everything readily, you know? Like, I like to be able to look and pretty much see all of the stuff. Which is part of my issue. Like, I want the aisle, like, everything to be visible to me instead of the aisles facing the other direction. But yeah, now that we're getting to the point that the stuff is, like, super expensive, it's like, geez. And I was doing real good for a while, like, making money and keeping up with stuff, but now it's like it's getting to a point where it's, like, almost breaking even every time. And I'm just like, well, damn. We gotta figure something out here. Also, Spirit, I was gonna ask, I assume I know the answer, but since you didn't, borrow the lawnmower yesterday, are you gonna hold off on that? Because isn't today the day you get company? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Shelf mouth. Oh, was it Friday night? Okay, my bad. I thought it was Sunday for some reason. Never mind then. You already had some. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's extra. I always do that. I always order 2 boxes of toilet paper and only one actually fits on the shelf. Also, speaking of, is this an extra shelf? Oh, okay, it's one of those 4 top ones or whatever. Okay. Okay. Which I'll have to ask if he still wanted to, but I know last night we were talking about it, and Prometheus offered to do the backyard for you if need be. But just let us know. That's ketchup. Gets all that to there. There we go. Do I have 2 kiwis? Did I do that on purpose? Yep. Oh, I probably did that to fill the empty one, I bet, at the time. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This extra taters? Yep, extra taters. But yeah, I wish I could bring myself to change the setup in here. I just, I know that I could. But I don't know. The problem is when it gets to the point, like, the bigger it gets and the more stuff you have, the harder it gets to, like, change the layout when you have to move everything around. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, I got an order already. My God. a pack of eggs. There we go. Jason. Now I gotta remember how to drive my little scoot my bob. Okay. Stuck on my scooter. There we go. And then, did we have another order? We did. Okay. Okay. Because I saw the name, so I was like, I'm pretty sure there's another one. Which, once again, I'm going to have to look into this, because surely you can make and hold more than one order at the same time. I would think. There it is. And she wants lemons. Helio rice. Where did I put that? Right there. And then 5 things of tuna? My god. Do we have 5 things of tuna? We do. Oh. And then she's over there. Okay. There you go. There we go. We got another order already. Butter. Mushrooms. That's garlic, isn't it? That's garlic. We are out of mushrooms. We are out of chicken. You're getting butter. I'm so sorry. You're only getting butter because we appear to be out of everything else. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Whoop. I got another order. Everybody needs to order way earlier in the day. Because it seems like we get them later orders and we're out of stuff, which makes sense. I feel like that would be realistic in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna have to get gas soon. Hello! Good morning. Welcome in. Trying to drive my scooter horribly across town. Okay. What time is it? Okay, so it's about time to close the store. Just give me just a second. I'm going to close the store because luckily I can still do these orders when the store is closed. Thankfully. Which I do like. I like that I can still fulfill orders even if the store's closed. Shame on you! Bottled water. I believe we're out of bottled water, it looks like. And then hummus. Where is the hummus? Right there. We do not have 5 hummus. I am so sorry. Cleaner. There we go. I just want to see... Why are those red? Yeah, like, let me see. Does it let you... It doesn't. Okay. Alright, so... Interesting. I don't know what's going on, but it appears like I get stuck sometimes walking now. That's not good. Get this over to her, and then we got one more left. But yeah, I must be like misunderstanding something because surely you could like surely you could hold more than one order at once. And especially the fact that I'm gonna go to the gas station real quick. Especially the fact that like the seat opens and stuff, there must be a way to do it, and I'm just not like pressing the buttons correctly or something. Well, I was gonna get gas. Is there no way to... Surely there's a way to do this manually. Well, I thought. Maybe not. Or do I have to be in it when I do it? No? Well, shoot. I'll have to figure that out. Went the wrong way. Okay. Unless you have to get in front of it, like, just right, which would be very annoying. Okay, let's see. Milk. Cheese. And then the chips. Looks like we only have one of those. Okay. Okay. So deliver to Miss Nora and we'll be done for the day. But yeah, I wonder if you have to, like, be in front of it just right to refill it. Because, watch, I'm going to run out of gas and then they're going to make me tow myself to the gas station. Okay. Now watch, that's what's going to happen. Because I bet you we're going to run out of gas before we get back. Because I know that's where you, obviously, you go to a gas station to fill up on gas, but... See? And now I have to get to... See, and now I'm sitting here and it gives the option. That is so odd. Let me fill it up and then I'm going to get off and, like, look at it and see how it's sitting. Yeah, we're just sitting right next to the pump like usual. Oh, okay. There we go. Wouldn't let me get out of the map. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to work on that, because I know I can get other vehicles besides the scooter. I just went with the scooter because it was cheaper. Okay, so we have 24,876. Okay, so... Alright, so let's go back to the computer and think about this. Because should I do more space or more products? Because once again, more products means we have to rearrange. And I just, it's such a huge pain in the patootie. And it looks like it expands 4x4. And what sucks is with these sections, can I just say, is that you don't get to pick how it expands. It's just random. So whatever section they're going to give me, like, that's what I get. Screw it. Let's just do it. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Like what we got. Still need to finish painting the walls, too. So we got this little section here. that there out of the way. Yeah, definitely something's going on with the walking cycle today. I keep getting stuck. Okay, and then get this one. And put it right there. And then is there still, yeah, there's still a decent amount of space. Let me see. Okay, just barely up there. So I guess the only question with this will be if they can reach it or not. So I guess we might have to keep an eye on that and see. But okay. So there's all that stuff over there. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need to rearrange the shelving here. I feel like I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and just have some parts of it that I can't see. Which, I could do the aisles this way instead of this way. So, let me think about this. And I love these, but I'm starting to hate the space they take up, honestly. Let's see. Can I get this one closer to the shelf? I can. Okay. To save space. Alright. Let's see. Because I wouldn't say it necessarily feels like the stores are the store, excuse me, as if I own multiple stores, is disorganized per se. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to get over my compulsion of having to visually see everything from the front. Because it really doesn't make sense now if I think about it. Because it made sense at the beginning of the game when I was doing everything, because it was just easier to keep track of stuff. But now that I have, like, workers and everything, I feel like it's kind of not necessary. So I could probably just not do that. Let's see. And see, that'll free up over there. And that way this doesn't have to be in the middle of the floor anymore. It can be, like, over yonder, kind of out of the way. Also, too, which I can rearrange it in a bit, but that way, too, when I get more produce, that will, that'll give a little more space. Okay. So now that kind of opens this up. Okay. So what I might do today is run the store with the product we have, since we just spent a lot of money. And kind of go from there. Because, yeah, I think... I think I'm going to change this out for a regular shelf. Which, how much are the regular shelves? If I do... like the short shelf like I was having over there. Let me look. How much are those? Let's see. Furniture. I think that was the single shelf. I'm just looking to see if they've added any other new shelving since I last looked. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So that's 115. I'm going to put like 2 of those in the cart. I'm not going to buy them yet, but we're going to put them in there. And then Let me go back and look one more time. Whoops. At the licenses, product license. Okay, and then that's 3,000. Okay. Yeah, what is going on with the walking cycle today? Like, I'm just getting randomly stuck in places. It's very odd. And annoying. Hopefully they fix that. Like, I go to press the walk button and it just doesn't move. So something's going on. But yeah, I think what I might do is maybe leave the shelves that are on, like, on the wall, and then maybe just... Well, yeah. As we... What's so funny? I'm sorry. But as we add more product licenses, we can then put shelves in the middle, and then that will help with that. I'm very weird about the way things have to look. I don't know why. I need to let it go. I need to utilize the floor space that I have and stop doing all that. Well, let's see if we can make a little bit of money here. Get our stuff going, and I know there's a lot of products that are going to be out, but man, they still haven't fixed that lady's character model with the weird skin problem. Yes, I know. We're going to have a lot of that today. There's going to be a lot of people saying, we're out of this and out of this. Yes. Because we just spent a booty ton of money. So much money. I was just thinking to myself, I kind of hope we don't get any orders today. Proceed to get an order. Okay. Salmon. Pizza. And oil. There we go. Oh, we can walk for that one. He's like right across the way. We'll just take a little stroll. He's right around the corner. Those ones I find so funny, though. The ones that are, like, right outside the store. It's like, why don't you just come in and get the stuff? I wish they would change that. Like, I understand the delivery thing. I wish they would also make an option here where people could, like, come and pick up their groceries. So, like, we could find them for them. Like online shopping, you know. But they can come and pick them up themselves. All the vodka. Oh, got another order in just a second. Okay, let's see. We are out of kegs. Did I turn the light on? I did. Okay. Couldn't remember. Couldn't remember if I turned the lights on. Oh, you're from Texas? Cool, cool, cool. Although probably not actually physically cool there at the moment. I would imagine. If it's anything like it is here, probably not. But I'm sure you guys have it worse. Whoops. We are from the good old state of Missouri, is where we reside, Spirit and I. Oops. We got another order, don't we? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Why do people want so much of the stuff? My goodness. Girl, you are not getting that much milk. I'm sorry. You're getting 3 out of 5 milks. These people are stocking up. Yeah, I had a feeling that the humidity is what gets you. I'm telling you. Because we have the same... we have the same issue. Is that the humidity is just... And I don't know... Well, you said it is humid. I was gonna say, like, the heat up here seems to be, like, a drier heat earlier in the summer, but then when we start to get to where we're at now, where we're going into, like, August, it starts to get real sticky. Which is not my favorite. Because dry heat is hot, but I don't hate it as much. Humid heat, however, just... Ugh. I don't know, it somehow feels more sweltering when it's humid. So it seems. Oh no, hurricane season? Ugh. Even worse. Why did you get caught on that? That doesn't make any sense. You just, like, got possessed and veered that way. We almost had a brush with hurricane season last year. Spirit and I and our families, we went on vacation together and totally forgot about hurricane season, or forgot that it was still hurricane season, and narrowly avoided disaster because, oh my god, the shelves are so bare. Narrowly avoided disaster because I believe there was a hurricane in the area that we went to for vacation the week before. And all our families were calling us like, are you still gonna go on vacation? Ugh. Yeah, I think, you know, And that is the thing. I think that the ocean and stuff is so beautiful, but I could never live close to the ocean. I just couldn't do it. Could not do it because, well, number one, I can't swim, so that would be a terrible idea. But number two, you know, just the whole thing of like hurricanes being a thing. Mm-hmm. Which, don't get me wrong, tornadoes are bad too, absolutely, but yeah, I think I'd rather, if I had to pick, I think I'd rather go with that. I'll wait on that for the moment. Oh, man. Yeah, if I had to pick, I feel like that would be my thing of choice as well. Only because, I mean, not that I think they're easier to deal with per se, but I don't know. Water is just a frightening occurrence. And like I said, I have the extra factor of it for me because I can't swim, but it just seems more terrifying. That is just my personal opinion. I'm gonna wait on the alcohol just because it is more expensive. Okay. But yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, I don't know, just hurricanes, tsunamis, like anything involving water just seems like it's so much more devastating and so much scarier than other things. Um but that's just my opinion. Oh my gosh, stop getting stuck on things. Everybody walking all over our produce. Oh, this is that. Okay. Sandman! Which luckily there's like a bazillion of these in a package, so they last a long time. I love those products like that. So much nicer. Where was this? Right here. Okay. My ear was getting itchy under the thing. Is this ketchup? This is ketchup. You're ketchup. You go here. More of this. More ketchup. don't know why I'm leaning so closely to the screen, like I'm concentrating so hard. It's like you get in the zone or something and you just have to lean all the way into the screen. Yeah, they need to fix... I don't know what that weird delay is with the walking, but that needs to be fixed ASAP. I don't like it. I don't like when I press a button and nothing happens. Man, if I ever get big enough to have enough money, we're gonna have to get way more stalkers. This takes forever. That was this water, I think. And I think we only had... yeah, we only have one... yeah, that is... I don't know what's going on with that. Don't like it. Whoop. Has the 12-pack of Eggies. That's the 4-pack. I'm gonna read which one's which here, because I forget. Okay, that's the 12-pack. Okay. Okay. I wanted to make sure before I screwed up my own setup here. Because I didn't do those the way I normally would. Alright. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Salt. Salt. More eggs. See, I think that's full, actually. So that other one is the 8, I believe. I'll just put that there. Basmati rice, that was right here. Yeah, I might have to rearrange this because we'll see as an experiment, but I don't know if people can reach that back section, so I might have to, like, do a little bit of scooching, which was my only concern with putting that over there. Just a little bit. Orange juice. Did I buy more than one orange juice? I don't know. I'm gonna assume not. assume to assume. If only you could have the other workers help with stocking when the store wasn't open. If only everyone was free to help with stocking. Oh, that's extra. Since sometimes we accidentally order extra stuff. Oh, did I buy... Crap, I bought the shelf. I did not realize I bought the shelf. We'll put this down here. Which this shelf I think I'm going to sell for the moment. I didn't realize I bought those, but I guess that makes sense because I believe I put them in the cart on the computer, so it's probably connected. Didn't think of that, honestly, until just now. Was thinking of it as a separate entity. And I shouldn't have. Which I guess with those online orders, if you really wanted to, I guess it doesn't hurt anything if you don't do them. You're just declining the order, I guess. Extra toilet paper. Because I always accidentally order extra toilet paper. Every time. Okay. And let's see. Yep, put this other shelf in here for now. Because it will have a purpose. Oh, that's glitching. Okay. It won't let me put it where I want to put it. There we go. What odd little glitches are happening? Very odd indeed. This is extra. And what's this one? Tuna. Are we full on tuna? We are full on tuna. So somehow we have extra tuna. Okay. Alright. So we're not completely full, but we're decently stocked. Let's run one more shift for the day. No. I'm just gonna try that because I'm curious. I don't think you get penalized for it. But let's just see. Let's see what happens. And now those poor guys that help over in the fruit area have to... Also, I could probably move that self-checkout now over next to the other one. Will that fit? Let me see. Will it fit right there? I think it would. Let me see if I can move it. damn. It would fit if the hitbox didn't, cause it not to fit. Damn. Okay, I'll put it back here for now. I might have to rearrange some stuff to make it fit there. Because I could probably scooch the fruit down a little more. But if I'm planning to get another produce thing, that would cause a problem. Ah, the joy of remodeling. Oh, goodness. Okay. Uh-oh. More shoplifters. Okay, they're getting stuff going. Hopefully we won't look as horribly empty this time when we finish. Hopefully. How dare you steal from this fine establishment? Oops, sorry. Did not mean to be that loud. But yeah, I want to see if you get penalized or anything if you don't do the online orders, if you just leave them alone, because I don't think I've ever done that, but I think I may have missed one once before, but I was not paying attention, so I'm not sure. goodness. We're having a massive amount of shoplifters today. My gosh. Oh, let me go close the store so we don't get any more customers. Let everybody get checked out, yeah? Not looking quite as empty, but a little empty. We are going to be out a lot of stuff. We got left 1, 2, 3, 4. About to be 3. Okay, and then she's the last. Yay! We got everyone in and out. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Okay. Perfect. Alright, well. We made a little bit of progress doing stuff and a little bit of progress losing money, but not too bad. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for the rest of Sunday. I hope everyone has a good rest of their weekend. And I'm planning to see you guys on time tomorrow. So everyone have a good rest of your weekend, and we will hang out tomorrow. Bye, guys.